Hey boys and girls, I wanted to show you something else. It is a cool tool. So go to School City of Hobart website, go to the cool tools, and here it is, this Khan Academy one. Anything that we're learning in math, this is a really, really, really good website. I haven't messed around with it too much for English language arts, but I know math is awesome. So your screen's gonna look like mine, and I want you to type into the search bar anything that we're working on that you need help on. So I know lots of you were needing help with this lines of symmetry. So I just typed in symmetry and then lines of symmetry popped up. So I have been playing on this tonight and I kind of wanted to show you what I was looking at. So here's a video and here's some practice, okay? So this purple one I did already and it won't let me do it again, but there's like 4 problems on here. So here's this practice one that I have not done. So maybe you could try that one just to get some practice. So it's going to load. Give it a second. So you're gonna identify the line of symmetry. So a line of symmetry means it's like an invisible line on a shape. So if I have a square, you know what a square is, right? It's got 4 right angles and all the sides are the same. If I cut that square and I put a little tiny invisible line, you know how you see how that blue line is running across? Um, it's like you fold that shape. If I fold that shape on that line, are my parts going to match? Okay. So, like, look at this one. Here I have this B is a square. Is the top the same as the bottom? I hope you say yes. And then C is this rectangle, right? Because a rectangle, the definition of a rectangle, it's got 4 right angles and then 2 sets of parallel lines. Parallel and parallel, and the sides are parallel. So A looks kind of funny. So I'm going to pick B and I'm going to pick C because it says choose 2 answers. And then I'm just going to see if I'm correct. Okay. So imagine that blue line is invisible on your shape and that's where you're going to fold it. And if your 2 pieces match, then that is a line of symmetry. So let's go to the next question. So which shapes have line symmetry? So it says choose all the answers that apply. So if I take, well, let's look at B, right? B is really easy. B is a rectangle, right? If I put a little line of symmetry, that blue dotted line down the middle of it, right? My left side's going to match my right side. So it's definitely going to be B. So now let's look at A. If I draw a line like a horizontal line, is my top going to be the same as the bottom? No, Miss Hall, right? The top right here comes to a point. But if I draw a line vertically and if I fold that shape into one another, are my sides going to match? And I think yes. Okay. So now we're looking at C, right? C is a right triangle, right? That would be a little tiny box. If I drew a line down the middle, would I fold it and both my flaps come in? I would say yes. Let's check. Maybe that's not a perfect triangle, but it kind of looks like it is to me. Oops, I don't think it is. So let's try those. Okay, the triangle was not it. Okay, so it says draw a line of symmetry through the pentagon by connecting the 2 black points. So I need to know where I'm going to cut this shape for it to be in half. Okay, so you can only use 2 black dots. So I'm going to take this green dot and move it here. Okay, I'm going to take this green dot and move it here or here, right? Where's that half? I'm going to guess that it's here and I'm going to move this over more. Do you see how this side is going to match this side? Okay. So if I had that shape as a piece of paper, that's exactly where you would fold it for it to be 2 halves, kind of like you're making a card with some weird shapes. So let's look at number 4. So which of the following shapes shows a line of symmetry? So this one's going to be a little tough, okay? So let's look at A. If I folded that paper like a card, would those sides match? Look at B. If I folded that shape up and down, like have the top flap and the bottom flap, is the top the same thing as the bottom? I hope you say no way, Miss Hall. How about C? Does that left part right here is the same thing over here? I hope you say no. So let's pick A, okay? And I want you to practice the last couple on your own, okay? But I still will show you my screen. So which shapes have lines of symmetry? So this kind of looks like a shape that we have already done. What about this? If I put a shape up, if I put a line right here, would my left part match my right part? Okay. I actually can't go on anymore without clicking answers. So I want you to finish the rest of these. And yes, I do want you to finish the rest of these, okay? Practice makes perfect. I know this is hard. I'm here with you. I know this has been challenging. I mean, it's not just hard for you, it's hard for Miss Hall too. I want to be in the classroom. I want to see you guys. I miss you guys so much. Work hard for me today. Love you guys. Bye.